Hello and welcome to our allotment again. I'm just walking down the allotment now and we're going to be doing the carrot bed. We're taking some of the compost out and we're going to sieve it and we're going to mix in some sand and hopefully that should be better for the carrots. I'll just whiz you around instead of you looking at my ugly face and you can see what we're doing. There we go. We've taken a barrow load of soil out of the carrot bed. That's where I'm going to be sieving. Then I'm going to be mixing a couple of bags of sharp sand with some new compost as well to enrich it, ready for the carrots when they go in. Let you see it more when it's all finished. Right guys, I said I'd show you what I actually made this morning. It's a cover for a carrot bed to keep the old carrot fly off. Very easy to make. All it is, 4 pieces of wood, as you can see, and I use the corner brackets, those type of things, which fit round the other side. I did put some screws into all the wood together there as well. Once those were done, I got a tool which drilled out the same diameter as the blue piping, 3 holes either side and the other side. Once it was in, I actually put a screw through underneath the, I took that off, put a screw through, and it went straight through into the blue piping, which held the blue piping in place. Piece of wood on top, just there, screwed to the pipes, which makes them a bit more sturdy, and then we got the EnviroMesh over the top. And then all we did was stapled it round so it held nicely. I'll show you how it actually works. Knocks down, woods, put those on, and it actually holds it in place and it stops the old carrot fly from getting in there. If the wind blows, there's no way that's going to move. So that's what was my little project this morning. Right, there we go guys. Carrots, well, half of them put in the carrot bed and the string attached to the cover, so it's just off centre, so it's leaning back, better than having it upright, and if the wind catches it, blows it down on top of your head, it would give you a slight headache. So that's our carrots, and I will tell you what variety they are. Primo H. So that's our sorry, Primo F1, I've just been told by the missus. I read her writing wrong. So there we go, on this beautiful summer's evening. Right, here we go. Here's our blackcurrants, and I will just zoom in and show you that beautiful. Where's he gone? Where's he gone? I did have a ladybird on here, but as only got camera shy. But as you can see, the plant is absolutely full with blackcurrants. There we go. Look at that being little beauties. They are plastered. There he is. Let's get him. Zoom into him so we can see him. He's hopefully after. Whoops. Sorry. Sorry about that. I can't see myself. He keeps moving. There he is. Let's zoom into him. Whoops. There he is. He's happily eating all the nasty insects on the gooseberry plant and keeping my gooseberries all nice and healthy. There, hold on. Yeah, there we go. He is looking lovely. So, sorry, not gooseberry plant. Black currants, and how dare they? If I can show you, there's a couple there. Having lucky on a Sunday afternoon. There we go, little devils. Eh? and it's 64 degrees. That's a bit too warm for me, so I'll leave them to it. Yeah, just pan round a little bit. There's the old strawberry bed. They are really coming on as well. So I'll get back to you on the update on the carrot bed, how it's gone. The missus is just sat down nicely on a stool and she is just giving it a quick coat of paint. So I'll show you when she's finished and see whether she's done a good job or not. Today we're putting in our beans. I have put some in further down, the mange tout and the French beans, but we couldn't video it because there was a gentleman on his plot strimming and it was quite noisy. So you've got me halfway through our bean bed. We're using these old-fashioned bean poles that were given to us by a gentleman that was leaving. They're quite strong and sturdy and they look the business, you know, the old rustic style. Right, that's enough about that. About the beans, on this side I am putting in the summer medley, which if the wife zooms in, okay, got those nicely. That's what I'm putting in on this side. On the other side I am putting in Desiree, which are those. I'll show you the plants themselves. Just pop those down a minute. The plants, if she moves the camera around onto the beans down there, you can see what they're like. You can see my shaking as well, never mind. Okay, they're quite strong, and if I turn it you can actually see the root growth in them. They've gone really mad, so I'm quite pleased about those. The plastic pots, which have been very useful, we think, for bringing the beans on. So we're quite happy with the way we do these. And we also have them in the polystyrene boxes, which we get from our local fish counter. The lady supplies them me very, very easily. She don't mind, and she likes to hear about my allotment. So what I'm going to do is, I've watered the hole ready. Underneath, on one of the other videos, I put horse manure, a layer of soil. I watered it and just covered it up basically, and it is still amazingly quite damp underneath there, even though we've had a lot of rain. So I've watered the hole. I'm going to put in some of the chicken manure pellets, which I always use. You'll always hear me saying about chicken manure pellets. I think they're brilliant. So a tad few of those in the holes, watered, but I'll give a little bit more water, as the beans, as you most likely know, they love their water. And here we go. Look at that for root growth. Absolutely fantastic. So one either side, put him in around nicely, snuggle him in, and that's it. One bean in. So do the same procedure again. Yeah, the root growth is fantastic. Stick the label in the ground so you know what variety they are. That's it. 2 in. Right, I'll crack on with the rest and show you the finished results afterwards. Speak to you soon. Right, there we go folks. As I said, all my beans are now in. There we go, just spin it round so you can see better. Like I said, horse manure underneath, water, soil. Then when I put them in, some chicken manure pellets, more water, and then plant the beans. Which hopefully in this nice warm evening sunshine should bring them on. Right guys, what I forgot to do, and the wife reminded me, was to let you know about companion planting. We have put in, if I can zoom into it, some marigolds. I only put one at the end of the bed and a couple in further down, so you can see they just get on well with the beans. Sorry about that. They get on well with the beans, and plus they look nice and bring in the bees so they can pollinate and everything, so it all just helps to a good allotment. Speak to you soon. Right, just a little bit of information for you. We've put all our beans together, but we always go to our local garden centre at the end of the season where they're selling off the beans. We do not use beans off the plot for the following year's produce because of basically of cross-pollination, because they're right next to each other. So that's a little bit of information for you guys. So don't put them together if you want to use the beans.
Right, I'm just going to be potting on some of these sweet peas. These are my trading dwarf sweet peas, and they're looking a bit sorry for themselves, so I thought I'd just pot them on just for a few more weeks, because I just want them to get a little bit more extra nourishment. I've been using the Verve compost, as Mike's just showing you, but I'm just wanted to say that I've just really just tipped this out with my scoop into my potting area, and this bag I've had has been absolutely brilliant. It's not got that much stuff in it at all, and for potting on it's really good. So just put a little bit of scoop in the bottom. Tip him up.
Let's have a look at that there root structure, Jan. Hold it.
Nice good root system.
Hold on. Yeah, I got it. Beautiful.
Really good root system. Just drop him in. Just push down the sides, just so as they're getting lots of new nutrients from the new compost.
If people are thinking it's rather dark in the greenhouse, we had to put the greenhouse shading up today, which it got up to 45 degrees.
Yeah, it was
a bit too warm for the plants.
So there we go, nicely potted on.
Yeah, all done, dusted.
So I'll just crack on with the rest of these and get them all potted on, give them a good water, okay. And then they should do really well. As you can see, there's some nice shoots coming on these.
John, I'll just zoom into that.
We've got some nice shoots.
Yeah,
so I've not gone any higher than what they were in their other pots.
They will in them.
So they'll crack on now, these will.
Okay.
Be nice to hang in baskets. Okay.
Good morning on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I've had slightly a busy weekend over the bank holiday. I'll give you an update of what I've been doing. I'm just going to show you everything. It's all greening up nicely on the allotment, and I'll show you what I've done. Yesterday, thankfully, was a cooler day, and we definitely need it for what I did. Well, yeah, me and the missus, I did the heavy work. There's the onions, they're looking all good now, coming on nicely. And my beans, I did those, as I said on the video. They're coming in nicely. I won't show you the rubbish. Oops, go over the rubbish bit. Step over that. And you will see, looking up the allotment now, the shed has been moved. You're looking at the work in progress, the compost bins. Started those yesterday, but the day before, I'll pan you around, where the compost bins were, the shed has been moved over with all the other stuff that we've got there, but that won't be there very long. The clock on the shed is saying 10 to 2. It's not, the battery's going, I've got to replace that. But yes, compost bins in, and where the shed was, I'm going to use the slabs for getting the compost out onto, so I've got a nice solid area to work. I'll just spin it round a bit and I'll show you the Swiss chard and the the beetroot we put in. They are standing up quite nicely, as you can see. There we go. Couple of days watering, sunshine, and they are absolutely beautiful. Right, that'll be it for the moment. I'll let you know everything else I do.